Don't bring camera gear that's not waterproof in a kayak with rapids, you stupid.
This isn't so bad.
So this is the incredibly embarrassing story of how I lost $11,307.41 worth of film gear in about 3 seconds, and what this means for the future of this channel and my film production company. Better be good. Just to give you a little bit of a backstory here, I was trying to make a vlog for this channel. I found a really cool spot that I wanted to get to. I brought all my gear and I packed it all in dry bags in the kayak. I wasn't wearing a life jacket, I was alone, and I brought camera gear with me. It doesn't get much better than that.
There we go.
I got the day started, I had a lot of fun. The first hour on the kayak was awesome. So I see there's a corner, go around it, everything's fine. There's no white water or any rapids there. I'm just filming where we're going with this camera, and I start drifting off course. I'm not staying the way that the stream is pulling me, and I go right into the shore. I'm upside down in the water in the kayak. There's no way that my arm isn't long enough to keep it up. It goes underwater. As soon as it hit the water, it cut off. Me being a filmmaker, I'm like, there's gonna be no evidence of this. My camera's completely dead. All the footage is gonna be gone. Oh, I have the GoPro on my chest. I turned the GoPro on after about 8 or 10 seconds of flowing down the river and trying to get my bearings holding onto the kayak. Filming it wasn't my priority. The only thing that I was thinking about was, I know all of my lenses, my drone, all that stuff is inside the kayak.
The camera went underwater. I'm pretty sure it's toast. My lens kit, all my filters, all my other camera gear that was not waterproofed is inside the kayak right now. And as you can see, not good. Okay, I gotta get this out.
I was completely devastated and very scared, and the adrenaline was going so hard. Did this actually just happen? For the life of me, I'm trying to pull this kayak out from underneath this log. This kayak is my only way to get out of here.
This current is too strong. It's pushing the kayak underwater. I don't know if I'm gonna get this out. I am in the middle of the valley. I have no idea where I am.
I don't know which direction the nearest road is, and I look at my phone's not working either. So I'm like, the only way for me to get out of here is that kayak.
My kayak is now completely under this log now.
I'm feeling under the water, and I realize, okay, there is a very big branch sticking off the tree trunk that fell in the water that somehow got its way into the kayak and is not letting the kayak go. That kayak weighed hundreds and hundreds of pounds with all the water that was filling up into it. It was so hard to try to pull it out. Eventually, my backpack and my camera bag resurface from inside of the kayak, and I'm able to grab on them before they're swept down the stream. So I knew this was gonna be bad because they weren't in the dry bag. I thought they were in the dry bag. My lens bag was not inside the dry bag.
Okay. Okay, this is my lens bag with my lenses and all my gear. Yeah. Oh my god. Everything. All my batteries, the drone, my filter.
So out of this whole thing, I'm coming out with one good GoPro. And that's what's left of my camera arsenal.
This really sucks.
So anyways, I'm like, okay, I need to figure out a way how to get this kayak out. I know I'm not gonna be able to pull it out. My only chance is to like submerge it as much as I can to try to get that branch out of like the sitting area, and hopefully it'll pop up underwater due to all the water that's flowing. It'll just push itself back up.
I wonder maybe if I could like try to push it underneath and then it would pop up on the other end, hopefully.
So I worked for probably a good 20 minutes, half an hour, trying to like loosen this thing up. I'm moving logs, I'm moving branches out of the way to make a path for this thing that'll hopefully work. It works. Oh my gosh, that was such a good feeling when it popped up on the other end. I sprinted around and intercepted the kayak, pulled it out, and was able to retrieve it. I emptied the kayak, water, pulled everything out, assessed the situation.
Yeah, there's the drone bag.
As I suspected, everything is gone. The drone is gone, the camera is completely wet, everything is gone.
Well, on the bright side, the inside of the kayak got a good cleaning.
I did my best to suck it up, and by this point, the shock factor was kind of going down, and I realized I'm shivering. It is so cold out here. I need to put a jacket on. Put the jacket on, and started packing the kayak.
I didn't realize until now that the paddle is gone. So, I'm very glad that I packed that emergency little paddle oar there. Okay, I just need to get back on the water, get to like a bridge, like find a bridge that's close to somewhere, and then I'm just gonna call for someone to pick me up here. So, okay, I'm putting on my PFD. I'm just gonna get home safe and reassess the situation when I get there. So, I don't know how much I'll record on the way back, maybe a little bit, but I'm just getting home. All right. Oh, this little pedal doesn't do anything. I have like no control. Just gonna let the water take me. I'm just gonna give up with this paddle here. It literally does nothing. I can't.
I need to keep going down this stream until I come to a bridge or some sort of civilization where I can walk up and find somebody that I can use a cell phone to call for help. That didn't happen for a long time. I was going down that stream just like bumping into random things, stopping, lots of trees. I couldn't control where I was going. So I finally got to the 21st Avenue Bridge. I couldn't control where I was in the stream. So I missed the exit point, like the safe exit point. So I was like, no, okay, but I need to get off here. So I was just gonna bail off, hopefully grab onto a tree, pull myself out, and that's what ended up happening. I pulled out my phone again, and I was able to make a call. So I phoned my dad. It was extremely muffled because there was a lot of water in the phone. Couldn't really hear him, but he could hear me. So I just told him where I was and that I needed to be picked up. That night, I just decided, okay, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna go watch some Netflix and fall asleep. And that's what I did. In the morning, I decided, okay, it's a massive investment, but it's something that I need to do. I want to keep making videos for this channel, and I want to keep my production company running. A lot of the times with my film production company, we're using different cameras. We're using much bigger rigs and more professional cameras than the cameras that I use here. But there are occasionally gigs where I'm just working myself, or my travel gigs where I need these small mirrorless cameras. In the end, as hard as this is to say, it is just gear. It's money, but it's gear. And this whole situation could have been a lot worse. I learned a lot of lessons. I'm gonna wear a life jacket from now on. Don't bring camera gear that's not waterproof in a kayak with rapids, you stupid. Ugh. And also, don't go alone. That's what I got out of this situation. I am grateful how everything ended up. It hurts about the camera gear, but that's not what is important here. What's important here is that things could have been much worse, and they weren't. So I'm excited to bring the level of my productions up just a little bit more with my new camera gear, and yeah, good lessons learned today.